From the Ride the Lightning CD. That is a classic from Metallica with Fade to Black.
Yep.
I haven't heard that one in a long time, so I thought I'd dig that one out and give that a whirl, since we don't play a lot of Metallica here.
No, it's banned, isn't it?
Not really.
No, we just, everybody else plays it, so why should we?
Exactly. So
really
I played that for myself as a guilty pleasure.
I love that tune. I'm obviously a Metallica honk, but we don't need to play Metallica every show. There's enough Metallica out there that they don't need us to fucking help them.
Yeah. But James might need to pay for that expensive rehab.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not at a fucking $10 a bed place, is he?
Assuming he's in rehab.
Yeah. All right. You're on your own, man. You're on your own with that one, man. People getting all fucking uppity about that shit.
I know. It's just funny what people find so sacred in their lives. It's like, oh, that's a sacred cow. You can't talk about that.
It's really uncool that you guys would challenge addiction. Man!
There was no challenge at all.
Shut up.
Not at all. If you don't know what we're talking about, last week we talked about the cancellation of the shows over there in Australia. And I just asked the question is that for real? Or could it possibly be used as an excuse to get out of a bad contract? And apparently some people in their social media circles took offense to that. How dare you question that? James has had demons, man.
Yeah, man.
If I ever hear people talk about addiction without talking about they had demons, man, like they somehow got possessed. They were at a seance one time and somehow some spirit from the dark side possessed their soul and took over them, just like The Exorcist. I don't want to hear about your demons, man. Everybody's got troubles in this world. It's just how you choose to deal with them.
Yeah. Can you see the camera right now?
Yes.
Look it. The demons got me.
I see it.
Got a hold of
you
me.
You got your light beer in hand.
I'm fighting him. With everything I got. The demon. Oh, he wins.
Demons. Tired of that. That's people who use that terminology. That is just such a weak ass excuse. He's got demons. Shut up.
Yeah, a ghost made him put that alcohol in his mouth.
Whatever. I don't want to hear about people's demons.
How about he likes to drink?
Yeah.
How about that? He likes to drink.
But here's the thing, and I want to bring this point up real quick, and I'm not going to dwell on this. Mm-hmm. All I've seen, in response to that is, well, the fans are ravenous for Metallica. The fans bought tickets. The fans did this. The fans did that. All well and fine. Perhaps the fans did. But the bigger point is Metallica's contract is not with the fans. Metallica's contract is with the promoter, not with the fans. Yes, the fans may show up in droves. They may sell out an arena or a venue or wherever it is that they're playing. But if Metallica believed that they were not getting whatever it was that they believe that they should get in a contractual obligation, they could probably cancel that contract regardless if the fans showed up in droves.
Right.
That's the point people miss. Unfortunately, music is a business, especially if you're on a huge level like a Metallica or a Kiss or anything. And if it's a bad contract for the band, and I'm not saying in this case it is, I'm just using it as an example. Yes, right. The fans may show up and they would sell out an arena, but if Metallica doesn't believe that they're being treated fairly, or the contract wasn't done properly, or they don't think that they're getting whatever it is that they're owed, They could cancel that.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean the fans won't show up or they won't sell out the place. That doesn't mean anything.
Bands notoriously lie to fans.
They do.
Sorry if I'm pulling back the curtain on that, but bands lie to fans all the time.
I've seen it. I've heard it. I've heard phone calls being made with different bands saying, yeah, we're not playing that gig because of blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. How about this lie that they tell every night? Oh, I'm so glad you came out to the meet and greet. So glad to meet you. They're not glad to meet any of you. None of you. They're only happy to take your money. That's it. Bands lie to fans. Get over it.
Yeah. And again, if a promoter, let's just say a promoter, and we've talked about this on the show many times, if a promoter puts on a show and they contract with bands to show up, band or bands, and the promoter does not fulfill the contract, the bands will not show up, even if the fans do.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's just like, well, you were supposed to pay us let's just use a number, a 50% deposit. You didn't pay your deposit. Yeah, but I got the fans are out here. They bought tickets. They're here. They're waiting for you. Yeah, but you didn't pay us our 50%, so we're not coming.
Yeah, they expect people to fall for that nonsense, because they don't want to disappoint their fans. But fuck you. Once you get to a certain level, certain bands, when they're making $1,500, they have to play the gig anyway.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bands that, are promised like $2,000. They get there and the promoter fucks them and says, look, we'll give you $500. Play or don't. But if you don't, we're going to tell all your fans that you bailed out. And the band will, a Bang Tango or something. I'm not shitting on Bang Tango. I'm just saying a band like Bang Tango, they'll play the $500 gig. They won't come back.
Of course.
But they'll play the $500 because they don't want to they realize that they have like 500 fans across the country and they don't want to lose 50 of them.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Well, in the case that I was talking about last week, again, I made it very clear that I was not saying that I knew anything about anything. I just asked the question, could there possibly be a chance that they cancel the show, not because James has gone into rehab, but they use that as a viable excuse because it could possibly be written in the contract that, well, the only way that the band could cancel the show is due to a health issue or something with one of the main members or something like that.
You're questioning addiction.
No, I'm not. I'm just questioning business practices. It can happen, and it does happen. So chill.
They're Metallica, though, man.
Yeah, whatever.
They love their fans.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So if Metallica said, okay, well, we'll play the gig. We need, $750,000 up front, and then we need the other $750,000, after the gig, and the guy paid $500,000.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to go? No, you still owe us $250,000 for the deposit. Yeah, but the fans are buying tickets right and left, man. You got to show up. It's like, yeah, well, we're not going to do that.
Look at all the merch you're going to sell.
Whatever. It happens all the time, people, regardless of your feelings about addiction and this and that. It's not about that. It's about dollars and cents.
I definitely was really surprised, especially from our fans. I get it from, the faggots that tour around on social media, but I was really surprised that our fans were such fucking pussies. Dude, addiction! Shut up! Just fucking disagree and move the fuck on.
Yeah, nobody was questioning addiction. Nobody was questioning it.
And even if they were, who gives a shit?
Yeah, but, man, you're talking about a sacred cow here, man. Whatever. Shut up.
Yeah, just move along. So you don't like that segment, don't download it. Don't listen to it. Move the fuck on. There's 3,000 other episodes to listen to.
Yeah, you really schooled me by your outrage and your shock and disdain and your being flabbergasted that anyone could possibly question that. How dare you? What a dumb question.
Meanwhile, I'm the one that's answering the social media, and I'm the one that said no, it couldn't be. And I'm defending your thought. Even though it wasn't my thought, I was still going to defend it because I'm never going to be told, well, we can't say something.
Yeah, but again, we don't know. It was just, hey, could that possibly be?
Yeah.
How dare you?
And again, it's one of those, I don't care what people believe or think or what, think whatever you fucking want. I don't give a shit. But don't tell me, even if I don't agree with it, and Neeley and I have subjects that we don't necessarily see eye to eye on, and last week was one of them. I did not agree at all that they would fake that. I still think what I said last week, that it's too big of a reputation hit when they could have faked a back injury or some other shit that's, less of a thing. But regardless of that, what I took offense to with our dumb fans, and not, I guess offense is a big word, but what
you took issue with it.
Yeah, what I thought was really pathetic of our fans was that there were people in there actually saying, "You guys can't say that." Yeah, we can.
And we did. Now what are you going to do? I'm going to lose sleep at night.
Exactly. And I promise you this week, I will get people that will say, "You can't say what you said about Ronnie Atkins and his cancer. How dare you?" Fuck off. You say whatever the fuck we want. You can just simply not agree. Guess what? Going to social media and going to me. That dog shit to me. It has no value at all, you going on your social media and spouting.
Yeah.
You guys are assholes. You can't say that. Post. Hashtag dickheads. Fuck you. We already know we're hashtag dickheads. You're a hashtag dickhead for pulling out a hashtag, you fuck. Idiots.
Yeah. Sorry we offended your sensibilities, man.
Yeah. Just don't listen. Eddie Trunk is standing by, puts out a new podcast. It's wonderful every single week. Promise you he won't dare question anything that you believe in. He will tell you that everybody's great. It's great to meet them. It's great to deal with them. He'll tell you how great everything is. So go, Eddie Trunk Podcast. It's out there on every platform.
Right.
Subscribe to that. Unsubscribe to us. Block our page so you don't even accidentally get to it. And don't listen anymore. Because if you're going to whine like a bitch, you're going to be treated like a bitch from now on. I played nice this week, but I'm not going to play nice anymore.
Yeah, pal.
I'm just going to fucking go ballistic on people.
All right, well, we're going to go revisit a old segment. And,
all right.
And this is a fan favorite.
It is.
So we're going to jump into this and see how well it goes. See if we haven't lost our touch.
All right.
If this doesn't go well, I'm going to check myself into rehab tomorrow and battle my demons.
Yeah, man.
All right, here we go.
It's Happy Hour, a happy musical interlude with folk legend and all-around upbeat guy, Harry Chapin.
It's 20 days today. Mama does not hold me anymore. I open my mouth, but I am too weak to cry. Above me, a bird slowly crawls across the sky. Why is there nothing now to do but die?
Have a nice day, everybody.
got to ask this question before we get into Harry.
Mm-hmm.
How much jizz does Jackal ejaculate on a daily basis on these photos of Deep Purple? I mean, the guy is what? He's like 60, right? Jackal's like 60 or so.
Right.
Does he produce enough jizz to be worthy of the Deep Purple photos?
Right when he's getting ready to come, instead of saying, "Oh Lord," or "Oh God," or whatever, he says, "John Lord, John Lord, John Lord."
And then his dick goes, and dust comes out. And then he goes, "Wait a minute. Here's a picture of Richie Blackmore. Let's try this again." Then, oh, wait a minute. Here's a picture of Ian Gillan.
Oh, Jarvis. He rubs it out with his other hand with Night Demon.
Maybe if I cup my balls a little bit. I guess that's enough for today, fellas.
The right hand is Deep Purple. The left hand is Night Demon.
Right.
Oh, too funny.
All right. Well, getting back to Harry Chapin.
Yeah.
Not Harry Palm, but Harry Chapin.
Yeah.
You picked out a couple of songs.
Did.
The first one we're going to explore here is called Vacancy.
Yes.
I hope these are worthy of Harry Chapin-ness, melancholy and despair and hopelessness that we've come to love over the years.
I think you're going to find that. I was looking through. During the week. I had a thought that we had not done Harry at all this year. Not one time.
Not at all. Nope.
And I was like, let me troll around a little bit and see if I can't find some songs. So I found these two. They're both, I think, from the same record that Burning Yourself came to.
Okay. All right.
So if nothing else, they were written the same time as that fucked up Nightmare was. So I'm hopeful. I did listen to the words, and I think you'll dissect them a certain way.
Okay.
So I think these are worthy, but we'll see.
All right. All right. Well, we're going to jump back into the foray of Harry Chapin.
All right.
And see what kind of depression he could throw us all into.
All right.
All right. This one is called Vacancy.
Okay.
Mrs. Smith and Mr. Jones have come to pass the night. They pulled off of the highway when they saw my light. It's a vacancy, I offer them. What they offer me is fullness for a lifetime that's bare as can be.
What? Okay. I I'm going to have to look at the lyrics of that because I don't even know if I heard what I heard.
It's out. You want me to read them to you?
Yeah, read them.
It says, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Smith, and Mr. Jones have come to pass the night. They pulled over off the highway when they saw my light. It's a vacancy I offer them. What they offer me is fullness for a lifetime that's bare as can be.
Fullness for a lifetime that is bare as it can be?
Yeah.
At what point does a 30-something-year-old man write a song like that? Now, let me remind everybody, if you forgot about the Harry Chapin legacy.
Yeah.
This guy died at 38 years old.
Right.
38.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
There's a vacancy, won't you come to me and fill my empty spaces? I'm a motel man in a promised land that's filled with empty faces. Won't won't you bring your sorrows, bring your dreams? It's a place for you to be. There's no more tomorrow, or that's how it seems. So won't you come to me?
Well, this sounds like an out-of-the-way hotel where people go to commit suicide. Is that not the message that you're getting there? That, there's no more tomorrows and it's like a depressing place and people pull in there and go, hey, this looks like a pretty good place to blow my brains out.
It's either that, I haven't decided yet. It's either that or it's people that are in horrible, horrible relationships. They go there to cheat.
Oh, so you think it's a no-tell lover hotel?
Yeah, because it says the first line is Mrs. Smith and Mr. Jones.
Oh, I see. So they're being anonymous.
Yeah, it's either that or they're both checking in to kill themselves.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I kind of agree exactly with what you're saying. So it's just like, yeah, I'm Mr. Jones. Yeah, that's very, very, cliche last name, and Mrs. Smith.
Mrs. Smith.
So it's either, yeah, we're both in bad marriages, so we're just coming here to fuck it out in your hotel for a while. Or,
is that okay?
or I'm so depressed, I'm just going to rent a room and I'm going to blow my brains out.
But just listen to the words. So won't you bring your sorrows and bring your dreams?
Yeah.
So you're going to come and just have some depressing pussy because you're going to come and get some pussy.
I'm going to get a pity fuck here.
It's just to accent the fact that your life is so bad with your wife.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I've got a vacancy.
Yeah, I got an empty room back there. Why don't you guys go fuck it out? Maybe you'll see better, have a little bit of hope for the future after you're done.
And why don't you go do what you're going to do on that well-worn mattress in there?
Don't mind the stains.
Yeah, don't mind that. We charge by the hour.
Another name, another key, another past the glory. Another night, another sight, another bedtime story.
So this innkeeper is imagining what's going on with the people that stay in his rooms. Is that what he's trying to say? Is this like, well, these guys look well dressed, well to do. I wonder what goes on in their room. Oh, these guys look like they can barely afford the room. I wonder what their life is like.
He's literally checking them up, giving them an up and down look when he checks them in. He's like, yeah, she's probably sucking his dick right now.
So he's more or less sitting in his keeper's quarters and wondering what his occupants are doing in their room.
Probably with his dick in his hand, just rubbing one out. And, I wish I was that guy.
Yeah, it's basically the Bates Motel.
I wish I was fucking Mrs. Smith.
Yeah. She had a pretty hot ass.
Yeah. Oh, wait, it gets better, though.
All right.
Another stage, another chance for gentleness or violence. Another birth.
Another chance for gentleness or violence?
Yeah. So maybe he's going to have a good fuck, or maybe he's just going to beat her.
Yeah, he's going to enjoy himself, or he's going to beat the shit out of her because she drives him insane. She's going to say the one wrong thing, and he's just going to put his fist right in her face.
Get those teeth out of your mouth, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, the local constable is not a stranger here because I have to call him pretty frequently.
That's right. Hey, rewind just a touch because I want you to hear the full second line that comes behind this, too.
All right. Here we go.
Another stage, another chance for gentleness or violence. Another birth, another dance, another death in silence.
Oh, see, that's what I said. It's just like he's got the dregs of society checking into this hotel. Another death in silence. So it is the I'm going to check in here and I'm just going to off myself.
Maybe another birth too. Like somebody might be fucking having a baby and throwing it away.
Yeah. So somebody like takes a handful of sleeping pills and just ends it all there, or, you know, some despondent woman who's ready to, you know, bang one out.
Right. And there's a lot going on at this hotel.
There is. It's an out of the way place where, you know, normal people don't go.
Man, there's a lot of shit going on.
There is a lot of shit going on here.
I knew this was going to be a good one. This isn't even the best song.
Oh, wow. Okay. Just think about it, though. It's pretty fucked.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It is.
Harry was just a disturbed man.
He was. This guy wrote all his lyrics in his 20s and his 30s.
Yeah.
And he's writing these lyrics about people going to this, you know, out of the way hotel to either have a nooner with, you know, two married people that married to other people, or offing themselves, or beating the shit out of each other, or, you know, I'm just gonna you know, drink a half a quart of whiskey and beat the shit out of my chick over here, or whatever.
That's right.
Wow. Okay.
There's a vacancy, won't you come to me and fill my empty spaces? I'm a motel man in a promised land that's filled with empty faces. Won't you bring your sorrows, bring your dreams? It's a place for you to be. There's no more tomorrow, oh, that's how it seems. So won't you come to me?
Wow. So this he's like the haven. Either you got dreams of, you know, I got big dreams. I'm traveling to another state. I'm ready to, you know, launch my new career. You know, I've got hopes and dreams, or it's just like, yeah, I'm done with life here. Glad I found this out of the way place because I got this 44 and a, you know, right? Fifth of whiskey. I'm going to down this whiskey and I'm going to blow my brains out.
What the hell?
Yeah, I've seen it all, pals. Check on in with me. I got a vacancy for you.
Damn right.
It's up to you what you do with it. Live or die, doesn't matter to me. Just give me your $25.
Yeah.
I've got a vacancy. Mr. John is coming on with his liaison. Mr. Soft is coming off and soon he'll be gone.
So Mr. John is coming on with his liaison.
Yeah, so he's fucking his chick.
Yeah, so he's meeting up with his lay.
Mr. Soft is coming off, and soon he'll be gone.
Yeah.
Is he going to kill himself?
I think so.
He's coming off his high. Now he's going to off himself.
Yeah. So some guy and his gal meeting up there, banging it out, and the other guy is just like, yeah, I'm out of here, pals.
Oh, I'm done.
All right.
Mrs. Hart has come apart now that she's alone. Mr. Jive has come alive, but nobody's home.
All right, what's the lyric there?
Mrs. Hart has come apart and now she's alone.
All right, so she's a divorced woman who's basically off on her own now that her husband left her high and dry.
Or ran away from the beatdown, and now she's stuck in an apartment just weeping about how she's alone.
Yeah, she's a battered, abused woman.
Right. And then Mr. Jive has come alive, but nobody's home. So some loser that thinks he's cool, but is sitting in a hotel room realizing what a loser he is.
I guess. All right.
Mornings come check out time with my pail and broom. I find what they've left behind in every telltale room.
So you got used condoms like slung all over the floor, or blood on the sheets, or
stained mattress,
dead people laying in their bed, or
just dirty bed bugs all over the fucking pillows. Ugh. Wait, but the next two lines are fucking awesome.
All right.
The sheets show their struggles, the glasses their fears, the ashtrays the hours past, the towels their tears.
Read those lines. Read those lyrics. Just staying in a hotel is disgusting.
Awful. The sheets show their struggles.
Their struggles, okay?
The glasses, their fears.
All right.
The ashtrays, the hours past. The towels, their tears.
Oh my God. So he walks into this room.
Yeah.
And the bed is just like torn to pieces because, you know, whatever is going on, whether it's a bad night's sleep or just a major fucking going on.
Right.
And then there's full ashtrays where somebody is a manic depressive sitting there just smoking cigarettes, chain smoking cigarettes, or somebody leaving a half glass of whiskey on the side of the bed.
And moist towels from tears.
Yeah. Humanity is fucked. Now, this guy wrote these songs in the 70s.
Yeah, I know, when times were much better.
Yeah. Here we are 40 years later, and it's just like, is there any hope for it? Maybe AOC's got it right. Maybe things are going to end in 10 years. Who knows?
Maybe she's on to something good.
Yeah. But this hotel keeper, he's seen it all. Just a bunch of fucking loser humanity rolling through his joint.
That's right.
There's a vacancy, won't you come to me and fill my empty spaces? I'm a motel man in a promised land that's filled with empty faces. Won't you bring your sorrows, bring your dreams? It's a place for you to be. There's no more tomorrow, or that's how it seems. Won't you come to me? I've got a vacancy.
There's no more tomorrow.
That's how it seems.
Yeah, that's how it seems. Yeah, this fucking guy just offed himself in here, but, you know, what the fuck?
I've got my pail and broom. Let me go clean that shit up.
Yeah, just another loser just offed himself. But, yeah, we see that all the time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Hello, Mr. Wink Wink Smith. Hello, Mrs. Jones. I see you're here to fuck again today.
Yeah.
Wow.
You like that one?
That was really good. I like that. Just reminds me, in as much as I travel, you know, especially, you know, when I come over to the Ohio area, I mean, I often stay at the better hotels, but even in the better hotels, who knows what the fuck is going on in those rooms?
I don't know what's going on next to you.
Did you change the sheets in this room before I took it?
Right. What's that patched hole in the wall? Is that a gunshot?
Yeah. What is that stain on the picture next to the bed? Is that jizz?
Is there brain matter on this wall?
Did somebody blow their load on the picture?
Yeah. What is that picture? Is that fucking Richie Blackmore? Oh, never mind.
What a messed up mess. You know, again, Harry Chapin, 38 years old when that fucker died, and he wrote these songs. What kind of a jaded old soul was that guy?
What was going on in his life?
Exactly.
You know, I mean, can you imagine? He was married, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the wife coming in and he's working with a guitar in a room somewhere in the house, and he goes, "Honey, check this one out," and then she listens to this and is like, "What the? Who are you?"
He goes, "Check this out. I think I've wrote the most depressing song yet."
This is worse than burning yourself. This is great. What the hell?
Wow. Good choice so far.
All right, well, I'm 1 for 1. Let's see if I can go 2 for 2 this week.
All right, well, the next one up here is called Woman Child. Are you sure we didn't do this one before?
Not sure we didn't do this one before.
Okay.
I couldn't find it, but that doesn't mean we didn't do it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll check it out.
I didn't recognize it. If we did do it, I'll find another song real fast.
All right. Well, let's check this out. This one is called Woman Child, Harry Chapin. Right. So here we go. Let's check this out.
Dripping street lights and darkened buildings, wandering head hung down low. As she's walking, she can't help wondering, does her mama know? Where will she go? Woman child, your eyes are wide, the rain runs down your hair.
So this girl's in a bad part of the city, in a bad neighborhood. Mm-hmm. She's wandering around in a bad neighborhood in the dark with the rain pouring down.
Right.
It's like, what is she doing out there?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Woman child, mercy mine, what will you tell your teddy bear?
Yeah, we did this song.
This song?
Yeah, she had to tell her teddy bear about the despair and the horrible experiences that she's had.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we did this song once.
All right. I couldn't find it online to see that we had done it. Dude, we're running out of Harry songs. Let's find another one. Let's try. Want to try one more?
Yeah. Just give me the name.
Try And the Baby Never Cries, or did we do that one too?
I don't know. We'll find out.
All right.
All right. Let's see what we got here. And the Baby Never Cries. All right, here we go.
All right.
Well, I sung out one more evening. Yes, I'm wrung out, feeling beat. And I walk on out the door once more to an empty city street. A good guitar would serve you well when you're living in the light, but it's never gonna warm you in the middle of the night.
All of his stories start out with people who live in the shittiest part of town.
I know.
And the thing is that they never have normal lives where they, go to work in the morning and they go, they're tucked away for the night. They're just going out at night.
Yeah, they're just heading out.
They're just heading out for the evening. It's dark outside. The streets are vacant. So it's like, where are you going? Why are you leaving now?
Yeah, stay home, you sick, twisted fuck.
Exactly. All right, here we go.
So I come and go with her in whispers, Each and every time she says she dies. When she
Okay, there's got to be more to this. Each and every time she says she dies.
She dies every time he's away from her. Way over possessive bitch in this life.
Yep.
Don't go out. I will die without you. Yee.
You got the lyrics for this pulled up at all?
I do.
All right. So what was that last line exactly?
He says, and so I come and go with her in whispers at each and every time she says she dies.
So this guy is a musician and he leaves for the evening while she's like stuck at home?
Yeah.
Is that the deal?
That's what I think the deal is. He's trying to go out and make the money.
Okay. So he's got a chick and he's got a baby and he's a musician.
Yeah.
He's a guitar player.
Right.
And he goes out to make his money playing at a club or a gig or something, and she doesn't like him leaving at night.
Yeah, she hates it.
All right, I got the picture now. Right. So they live in a squalor part of town in some cheap rent apartment.
That's right.
And he just goes out there to play some shithole gig
for $50
just to make a couple of dollars.
Right.
All right, I got it. Got the picture.
All right.
She is reborn again. I kiss her, and the baby never cries. She works in the daytime. She leaves a baby with a friend.
So she actually does like normal work where she works during the light of day.
Yeah.
And because they can't afford, to stay at home, be a stay-at-home mom, she has to drop the baby off with somebody.
Because Harry certainly can't watch the baby even though he's there.
Right. Well, he's sleeping because he was gigging all night.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. I got it.
And I sing every evening. I only see her now and then.
All right. So she goes to work during the day. Yeah. He's sacked out while she's out, and then she gets home, and then he gets ready, and he heads out for the night.
What a great relationship.
All right.
Come to her at midnight when about half the world's asleep, and she puts me back together in the hours before I leave.
Where's he going at 2 o'clock in the morning?
I don't know. Is he a drug dealer or something?
I don't know. He says it's midnight, and she pulls him back together in the hours before he leaves.
You play 2 gigs?
Yeah. Where does he go at like 2 o'clock in the morning?
Is he playing poker or something? Trying to make some money?
Well, he talked about a golden guitar or something. So at what you'd think you'd be coming home at 2 o'clock, not leaving at 2 o'clock.
You'd think he'd get home at midnight and be done.
Yeah.
On like Tuesday. I mean, how late is a gig on a Tuesday?
All right. Let's see if we can follow the story here. What's the deal?
All right.
So I come and go with her in whispers. Each and every time she says she dies. When she is reborn again, I kiss her, and the baby never cries.
Thank God.
Yeah, no kidding. How much worse would it be if the baby was crying?
Yeah. What a life.
What a sad life.
I think what ends up happening is this guy ends up going to the vacancy hotel and just ends it all.
Right after he choked out the baby before he left.
Right.
That's why it's a cry.
So he says she works in the daytime. She leaves her baby with a friend. I sing every evening. I only see her now and then. I come to her at midnight when about half the world's asleep, and she puts me back together in the hours before I leave.
I don't know. Where is he going?
Yeah, in the hours before I leave. So he plays some songs in the evening, then he comes back at midnight, then he sleeps for a couple of hours, and then he leaves again. Where the hell is he going?
I don't know. Where he's off to.
Yeah, where are you going? All right, here we go.
Her apartment's down on Perry Street, and there's a tree in her backyard, and it rubs the bedroom window when the wind is blowing hard. Her old man had left her, he just took off for the coast.
So he was just like, fuck it, I'm out of here. I'm not living like this anymore.
I'm beating it. I'm getting the fuck out.
Yeah. I'm going to go join Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Yeah. Well, that's what the old guy did. This guy's, as you'll see from the next line, this guy swooped right in.
Yeah, he swept her off her feet.
He came right in and grabbed her up.
And I caught her on the rebound when I needed her the most.
All right, rebound pussy.
Yeah, easy, quick.
Yep.
Don't have to commit too hard to it.
Yeah. Easy, quick, needy.
Yeah.
Accepting of anything.
Yep. Just willing to put up with all this bullshit.
Right. I'll take what I can get.
That's right.
I will give Harry credit for the arrangements of a song. He understands the melancholy sound of a violin.
He does.
I mean, because if you ever listen to his songs, whenever there's like a really, really sad part, the violin is just like weeping in the background. Listen to this real quick.
Big long strokes of the violin.
Yeah.
Just,
And it always goes into a downward progression.
Right.
It's like a spiral. It's just like a helpless spiral. Just despair.
Just sad.
So I come and go with her in whispers, and each and every time she says she dies, when she is reborn again, I kiss her. And the baby never cried.
Well, I figured it out.
Okay.
After the old man split and left her with the child,
Yeah.
she choked the baby out.
She choked the baby out.
Yeah, and the baby is just lying in the crib dead. That's the reason why it never cries.
You think that's what happened?
Yeah, it's just a mummified baby laying in the crib. Baby never cries. It's like, yeah, I come over all the time, and, for some reason that baby never cries. Yeah, it's a good kid.
Baby never makes a sound. It's great.
Yeah. So, she was just in, depression and despair, choked the kid out, just left it in the crib. This guy comes in. It's like, yeah, desperation, rebound pussy.
Yeah.
Hey, that kid never cries. That's a good baby. Yeah.
I come in the middle of the night. I sing her a couple of tunes. She sucks my cock.
Yep.
Then I leave again.
Back out. She goes to her. She goes to her. Her ironing job.
Yeah. The baby never never wakes up. I go work with my boss, Mr. Tanner. He's a cleaner in a town in the Midwest. Remember him?
Yeah, he sings.
Not as good as my guy, but he sings.
Yeah, my guy could actually probably accompany him with his guitar.
Yeah, but Mr. Tanner, he took off and went to L.A. and then failed. So now he comes back and just presses clothes quietly.
Well, maybe her husband was Mr. Tanner and he took off.
Maybe. And then Mr. Tanner went to the hotel and blew his head off.
See, all those songs tie together.
They certainly do.
Wow. Now, at what point, and I know your mom is a fan, at what point, who sits back and says, I really enjoy Harry Chapin?
Dude, I have asked her that since we started this segment. I've asked her. And she's like, I never knew these songs were about
it's
these
like,
things.
how did you not know? You were listening, weren't you? Were you not listening to the words?
I guess it was just pleasant background music for her or something, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how she couldn't have gotten stuff like Burning Yourself or something. That one is like just fucking... Or the one with the guy that like goes and kills all the gooks.
Yeah.
Whatever that song was.
Yeah, he was the killing machine or whatever.
Yeah, whatever that song
was. And that song we had done that we were going to do tonight about Woman Child.
Yeah.
That's the one where the guy sings about, there ain't going to be no baby no more.
That's right.
Because she had an abortion. That guy gave her the money and said, here, go knock that kid out of you.
Hey, get rid of it.
Yeah. I'm going to explain that to my teddy bear. I'm an innocent girl. I still have teddy bears.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How could your mom not know this, or she just didn't really listen?
Or maybe she just doesn't want to admit it to me.
But even then, think about it. You're listening to Harry Chapin. He obviously had an audience, and he sold records, and he had a record deal. And no record executive listened to those songs and go, man, that fucking makes me want to kill myself.
Oh, dude, I mean, bigger artist, but Springsteen was the same thing. If you ever listen to his songs, his songs are fucking desperate and despair too.
Yeah, but I think his songs kind of related more to the common man, but Harry takes it another level.
Yeah,
his level of humanity and despair goes beyond the, I lost my job today, or the car broke down, or whatever. His level of despair goes, I'm going to go check myself into a hotel and kill myself.
Well, I mean, Springsteen does some of that too. You ever listen to the lyrics to like The River and stuff like that? It's like it's all fucking horrible. We ain't got no money. We're about to lose our house, but man, we'll just go down by the river and cry.
Yeah. The factory shut down. The economy went to shit. We don't have any money.
That's right. We'll go down to the river, and into the river we'll dive and hopefully drown.
Wow.
So brutal.
It is. It's horrific.
It's terrible.
Yeah. But I'm sure there's probably still a few Harry gems out there we haven't discovered yet.
Oh, I'm sure. He's got 15 albums or something.
Yeah.
I just got to dig deeper and find some of these jewels.
Yeah, but that was a good call bringing that back out.
Yeah, the vacancy. Oof, my God.
And that hotel owner, he's just like, yeah, these people come and go. They all got different stories to tell, and, you know, some of them off themselves, and some of them are just here to fuck, and some of them are here just because, you know, they got nowhere else to go.
Right.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, whatever.
Too much.
But at least I provide them a place to come, so, you know, I've done my job.
Right.
You know, I'm a humanitarian.
Yeah, of course.
Terrible. Love it.
Too much.
All right, well, let's take a short break. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
All right, one of the songs that we played on the Scribble podcast, the Psycho Head podcast that he asked me to do, was something from Erase the Slate.
Okay.
And it's a song that, it's pretty heavy, and it's kind of dark, and it's just like one of my favorites. So I'm going to play some Drown since we were talking about depressing shit.
All right, nice.
It's Before I Drown.
All right.
And Slip Beneath the Waves. All right, well, this one again comes from the Doc and Erase the Slate release, and this one is called Drown, exclusively here
On your classic metal show.
Hi, this is Don Dokken, and you're listening to my good friend Neeley on The Classic Metal Show. Keep rocking with Dokken and all those others, band that kick ass.